We're with Panther head coach Sandy Botham following tonight's 79-66 victory over Western Illinois. Coach, talk a little bit about your first win of the season.
Yeah, it feels good. You know, we got a long 5-game road swing, so to be able to come, and start the road swing with a W is great. And it was a hard-fought battle. I mean, it was a game of runs. Western Illinois is a good basketball team. They went on the road and beat Valparaiso in our league, so we knew that we would be tested tonight. And but we stayed competitive. When they went on that run in the second half, we responded well, got ourselves, some easy buckets by being more aggressive. Ashley Green, I thought, played really well. Just a good balance scoring. And defensively, I was really proud of our effort, holding them to 33%, forcing them into some tough shots, and that was, I think, the big difference.
Like I said, it was a game of runs. We take the big run in the first half to kind of take control. Western comes out, goes on a 12-2 run to tie the game at 39, and we respond with a big 15-2 run of our own. Talk a little bit about the mentality of the team once it was, they made a game of it again.
Yeah, well, we knew, we had just watched them beat Valparaiso, and Valparaiso was actually up 15 at one point, and Western beat them by 12. So, we knew that this team, was very streaky, and when they were hot, they can get hot, and that was our goal, is just to really defend the threes well, and really keep them from getting on some runs. But unfortunately, we struggled when they tied it. But again, proud that we kind of regained our composure. I think Sammy hit a layup. Angela, I think, might have hit a shot. Emily, I thought, hit some big ones. Ashley, our balance scoring made the difference.
I was going to say, balanced scoring. Ashley Green, 18 points and goes 8 out of 10 from the floor. Angela, 16. Tucker with a double-double of 13 and 11. And then especially what I thought was big was, again, the defensive effort. You hold them 4 for 23 from three-point range, 33% in the game, and one of their players made all 4. So it was the rest of the team was 0 for 19. Win the turnover battle again, 17 assists on 30 baskets. Talk a little bit about the defensive effort.
Yeah, and, we talked about defending their threes and really trying to contest everything. We were switching with our smaller lineup 1 through 4, so we were really trying to make sure that we had a hand in their face, and we knew if we could do that, we'd force them into tougher shots. So our emphasis there, I thought, made the difference. And that's how we're going to win games, is just with the defensive end. But like you said, the fact that we also took care of the basketball, shot 45% from the floor, I thought that was a difference maker too. And got to the free throw line. We shot better at the free throw line than we had in games past, and that was another emphasis, really trying to get to the line.
Talk a little bit about the spark that Ashley brought to the game. Like I said, 18 points, goes 8 out of 10 from the floor. And I believe she had 7 points in that kind of decisive 15-2 run.
She's an undersized forward for us, and so she creates a matchup problem with the other teams. And she just did a great job recognizing her defender and really going by. She just was in an aggressive mode, attacked. But we're also trying to get her some touches with her back to the basket. She's a great post player. She can score with her back to the basket. So she had, part of her run, I think, was her on the block as well. So that versatility at the guard spot, but we're playing her at the forward spot, really causes a matchup problem.
In the first half, traded baskets for the first few minutes, and then we went on a huge run. And actually, by my quick count, it was almost 9 minutes where we held Western without a field goal, 0 for 17 from the floor. What was that your game plan coming in to stop them, and was that the key to the game?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm really, in the 3 games that we've played, our defense has really made the difference. And even though we come out without W's, we've still played good, solid team defense, and we were rotating, getting steals, and so I think we're just continuing that, and that's how when they made their run, we buckled down defensively, and then we're able to make some things happen on the offensive end.
Final question for you then. Tonight, 12 turnovers for your team, 15 for the opposition. That's the 4th game in a row where you've had fewer than the opponents, which hasn't happened since 05-06. So talk a little bit about how the team's taking care of the ball.
Yeah, well, it's been our emphasis on the defensive end. But I think this offense really suits them well. They're comfortable in it. It's pretty simplified, so I think that helps in terms of, the reads and the looks, that they want to get. So, I think that's made the difference, also just being able to take care of the ball. And then, the defensive side, our turnover margin goal is +3 in every game, and right now we're on track for that. So, that's really going to help us, do well and compete in the Horizon League.
Congratulations on that first victory, and good luck on Monday.
Thank you.